Hey everyone, welcome back to my DIY Home with Liz. In today's video, I'm sharing with you how I updated my front porch for spring. So if you'd like to see that video, just keep watching. I love decorating my house for spring. I love putting out the plants. I just think it's so fun. To start this process, I really wanted to clean off my porch and get it ready for decorating. And today's sponsor reached out to me, WORX, and they said, would you like to try out our portable power washer? And I thought, yeah, that would be great for cleaning off my front porch and prepping it for spring. So WORX sent me their HydroShot portable power cleaner, and this thing is awesome. What makes it a little bit unique is how lightweight it is. So it's really easy to use, it's not really heavy, and the other thing is you can connect it to any fresh water source. So for me, I filled up a bucket and I put the hose in it, and I was able to clean off my front patio and actually had water left over. At first I was thinking the water's gonna run out of here really quickly, but it didn't at all. It really covered a lot of ground. So I used the portable power washer to clean off my front porch area and my front steps. I also used it on the metal piece at the bottom of my door to just really get off the dirt. I loved how it just removed the dirt and got everything fresh and clean so I could put down my plants. I was having so much fun with this that I actually took it to my back patio and started using it there. I was getting so much dirt off, and I think this is kind of addictive. Like once you start cleaning with it, you just want to keep going. So if you are interested in checking out this HydroShot Power Cleaner, I'm gonna link below in the description box where you can pick it up. I also have a discount code that you guys can use as well. So I really wanted my outside to look farmhouse. You guys know I love the farmhouse style. And so I picked up this bushel crate. I got this for an awesome deal. This was $1 at a garage sale. Like, I just knew it was perfect. And I thought, wouldn't this make a really cool wreath? So I decided to add two things to it. I added some lamb's ear and some lavender because I'm using kind of a purple accent on my front porch. And I literally just picked these up at Walmart, the lavender and the lamb's ear, and I'm going to stick it into this bushel crate. I'm gonna put it on either side, and all I'm going to do is hot glue it on the back side. To hang up my wreath, all I did was attach some twine to it, and then I tie it on the back of my door. I have a command strip that I put upside down, and I just hang it on my door. Okay guys, let me know. This is a little bit different wreath, so let me know in the comments below what you think of this wreath. I was trying to come up with some inexpensive options for planters, things that you guys could do in your home that don't cost a ton of money, because I know buying a big planter can be $50, $75 on Amazon, and nobody wants to pay that. So I was trying to think outside of the box for you. So I was at Habitat for Humanity the other day, and I saw these bar stools. They were $5, and I thought, light bulb in my head, I'm like, wouldn't these be cool plant stands? So I knew they needed a little bit of work, so I picked up 3 of them, and I'm gonna be using 2 for this project. So I'm going in with my Old Faithful, that Waverly white chalk paint, and I'm just going to paint on 2 coats of the Waverly white chalk paint. Once I got the 2 coats of chalk paint on, I took the piece outside and I'm gonna be using my electric sander because I want this to look super distressed. I'm just gonna use the electric sander all around the edge and just distress it as much or as little as I like. From there, I just wiped the stool down with a rag, and then I added a little bit of the dark wax by Annie Sloan. This is just going to make it look a little bit darker, a little bit more distressed. So then I'm just going to put these bar stools on either side of my door. So I have nice planters that only cost me $10. If you guys are following me on Instagram at mydiyhomeliz, I posted a question asking which rug I should pick up. You guys chose this rug and I grabbed it at Home Store. It was a $15 rug. I thought $15 was a pretty good price for a rug, so I'm just gonna place that underneath my door. Next, I wanted to create some varying levels so that my plants would stand out. So one of the things I picked up recently at a garage sale was this $7 crate. I thought that was a great price for that. So I'm going to put that over in the corner so that I can place some plants on it. To finish off that side, I'm going to add this watering can that I already had on hand. On the other side, I'm going to put this welcome rack that I picked up at a thrift store. I probably picked this up in January, but I remember seeing it and thinking this is gonna be perfect for spring. I got it half price, so it was $4.25. I also recently grabbed this gas can at a garage sale for just a couple of dollars, and I thought this would be perfect for putting a plant on top. So I'm gonna put that in that vignette. For my main flowers, I wanted something that would make a big statement but wouldn't cost a lot of money. So I went ahead and got 2 ferns. The reason I like ferns is because they're inexpensive and they make a big statement. So these ferns that I picked up were $12.88 a piece from Walmart. And I'm just going to put them on either bar stool. Next, I'm going to add flowers. Here are the plants that I grabbed today to plant on the front porch. So this whole box I got at a local nursery, and I just tried to do real green colors with like a splash of purple. And then this little plant over here I picked up for $1 at Walmart. So I thought that was really cute. So I'm just going to use the terracotta pots and try to put everything together. Next, I'm just going to add the plants around on the different displays. I'm also going to add some empty pots to make it look more full. I'm going to tip some on their side to just kind of give it a more whimsical farmhouse look. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of my spring farmhouse front porch. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. I post 3 to 4 DIY tutorials each week. I'm gonna link my last IKEA DIY right here so you guys can watch that video next. And I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.